And then like maybe an hour later, the smoke alarm goes off. Well, guys, we could not make this stuff up. The person came and literally fixed our oven today. Today is April 4th. They got here about 9 or 10 a.m. and they came and they were here for probably like 10 minutes. And they fixed it and we paid them. They left. Great. And then Dennis put some dishes in the dishwasher, and at some point I had like opened my office door and I smelled something, and I'm like, Dennis, what is that smell? And he just thought it was like some old meat that he had just gotten out the freezer. He was like, maybe it's this, I'm about to throw it out. And then like maybe an hour later, the smoke alarm goes off. And then of course I'm like coming out of my office again, like, what's going on? And I just hear Dennis say, something in the dishwasher. It's something in the dishwasher. And I'm like, huh? What's in the dishwasher? So here's one half of what was in our dishwasher. This plastic spoon fell off of the dish rack and it fell all the way to the bottom where the heating element is. If you don't know what a heating element is, that's what this is. I actually literally just learned today. And it was smoking whenever he opened the dishwasher. And now our whole kitchen smells like toxic plastic. It smells so bad, the smell will not go away.
Yeah, I was running the dishwasher and then got downstairs and smelled a weird smell. So I opened up the dishwasher. Bunch of smoke starts coming out, and I see this, what used to be a plastic spoon, on the bottom of the dishwasher in the heating element. Just completely burned and melted, stuck onto the heating element down there. Immediately turned off the dishwasher and looked up how to replace one and take it out. I ended up taking out the heating element, and there's a bunch of melted plastic on it. Trying to scrape off as much as I can. And right after fixing our oven, this is what happens to us. If it's not one thing, it's another. So we're looking at heating element replacement parts. They look to be like about $100 or so. We're gonna try to just scrape everything off first and see if that works. And the smell is still lingering. It smells like burnt plastic in the dishwasher. So I read that you can use baking soda or vinegar and run it a few times to get rid of that smell. So we're gonna try that too. And yeah, just see what happens next. Unfortunate that this happens right after fixing our oven. That's part of having a house. You're gonna have things that happen and gotta learn how to fix them. Honestly, I could have done the oven. I could have tried to fix the oven, but I wasn't comfortable with how you had to delicately replace certain parts and didn't want to mess it up even more. So that's why we had to hire somebody for that. But I'm pretty confident in replacing the heating element. But like I said, we're gonna see if we can just scrape off all the plastic first and see if that works.
So like Dennis said, we're looking at maybe $100 to get this heating element replaced. I saw that on Whirlpool.com. Now I'm wondering if it's because they offer a warranty on all their parts as to why it's so much money for this small part. Because when I look up the model number, other sites are giving estimates of $50. So I'm gonna look into that more. Hopefully we can get everything up and running. My only concern is that if we don't get all the plastic off of this heating element, then it might end up start heating back up again, and then we start smelling this stuff again. Smoke could happen again, etc. So that's my only concern. I think it's just so crazy that this happened all in the same day. Literally within a few hours, the smoke alarm was going off again for a new reason. But at the end of the day, very thankful, grateful that we are in a position where we have savings. Being such a small amount of money, like $50, I don't expect us to need to dip into savings anymore, but it's a small amount of money, which I'm grateful for. I'm grateful we're in a position to be able to just cash flow a replacement like that. It's still the beginning of the month. There's lots of money to be made this month. I'm gonna have to do a few extra hours of overtime or something, just because, like I've said in previous videos, we already run it pretty tight with how much we try to send to our mortgage. So I am just thinking about where the money's gonna come from at this point. But in better news, I did get an announcement today that I won an award at work. With that award comes a $250 award bonus, or one-time payment, whatever you want to call it. Super thankful for that. It looks like that money is already accounted for just a little bit. Super thankful for that, but you can't help but to feel like there's a little bit of Murphy's Law going on, which is anything that can go wrong will go wrong, because I needed at least a couple of days between the situations to feel like they weren't correlated in some way. But if you want to see Murphy's Law affect us in some other way next week, subscribe to our channel, like this video, and comment down below and let us know what you would do in our situation. Thank you for watching.